Unless the grain of wheat falls on the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it produces much fruit. Dying to yourself, my dear friends. We are in the 5th Sunday in Lent. We are going deeper to the Passion. So in this preparation, this formation, where we are called to die to ourselves. But then, how we are going to do that? If you don't have a relationship, if you don't have a proper connection, this dying won't have any meaning. You die because of fear. Death is a separation. Death is a clear separation. Death came to the world because sin came to the world. Moment Adam and Eve sinned, death came. It separated man from God, separated man from woman, separated brother from brother, and separated human from the promise, from Garden of Eden. It's a separation. So the Lord is saying, the Lord wanted to make up that covenant with the 10 commandments. And He said, that's an old covenant. He said, if you follow them, I'll be your God and you will be my people. But then in the first reading, beautifully where He says, I will forge a new covenant with the people of Israel and the people of Judah. It will not be like the one I made with their ancestors when I took him by the hand and led them out of Egypt. So it's with experience, with God. So they disobeyed and they fell apart. The relationship was terminated. So broke the covenant, the relationship was broken. So that's why the Lord is saying, this is the covenant I shall make with Israel after that time. I will put my law within them and write it on their hearts. It's beautiful. So it's not with, it's in experience. The Lord is going to be in your heart. Heart is more to do with love than law. Love. He's going to write His will in your heart. So you are going to follow it not from without to within, rather within to without. It's beautiful, my dear friends. So that's how you begin. That's what the new covenant means. So the Lord is saying there will be a time where you don't worship that mountain and that temple. No, from the heart, within your Holy Spirit, within you. So Holy Spirit will bring that relationship, connection. So in that connection, my dear friends, with love, you will be separated. The Lord is saying, I have come to divide, not to unite. I have come like fire. My word is like double-edged sword. It will pierce your heart. So that's exactly what's going to happen. Today, the Lord is saying, that Jesus said, the hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Truly I say to you, unless the grain of wheat falls on the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it produces much fruit. Hour has come. What hour? In John chapter 2, the Lord is saying, no, the hour has, verse 4, hour has not yet come. In many chapters, 4:21, 5:24, 28, John 8:20, John 7:20, all these things, hour has not yet come. But here the Lord is saying, hour has come to be glorified. How? What is that hour? That hour is passion, death and resurrection. Hour to suffer, hour for the cross. That's exactly the Lord is saying. He will be raised. When the Son of Man is raised, He said so because what kind of death that He's going to die. He wanted to show them. So that hour has come. So it's a matter of pain, separation. And that separation, you are going to gain. And the Lord is saying, the Lord is very clearly saying that I have come to die. Those who love their life, destroy it. And those who despise their life in this world, save it even to everlasting life. So this is the journey. This is the calling. We are born to die. Separate. It's not hate, is the word in Deuteronomy which speaks about detachment, separation. So in that separation, God will take over. As the seed, if the seed is protected in a cupboard, nothing would happen if you die in there. But then that seed, if it falls on the ground and dies, there comes a big tree which gives the true purpose. That seed is Jesus, who fell on the ground and buried in a tomb. And the tree of salvation, redemption came forth. So you are called to do the same. The Lord is saying, now my soul, the Lord is saying, those who love whoever wants to serve me, let him follow me. And wherever I am, there shall my servant be also. Anyone who serves me, the Father will honor him. So to say no to you, to fall and die, it's difficult. It's not easy at all. But then you do it with a relationship. That's exactly what happened. Christ, in the days of his mortal life, offered his sacrifice with tears and cries and prayed to him who could save him from death. And he has heard because of his humble submission. Although he was son, he learned through suffering what obedience was. And that's how he was made perfect. He became the source, so he became the source of eternal salvation for those who obey him. So we are called to do the same, but then with a relationship, law written in your heart, not in a tablet. No, it's something to do with your heart. That's why the Lord is, go inside your room and pray, close your doors, pray. The Father who listens to you in secret will find you, will hear you. So it's a deep relationship from within, my dear friends. So the Lord is saying, he had to suffer. Now my soul is distressed. Shall I say, Father, save me from this hour? But to face all this, I have come to this hour. Father, glorify your name. Then the voice came from heaven. I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again. See the connection. In pain, God speaks. So he went through that in a relationship. Law written in the heart. It's a lovely relationship, without which you will never bear this, my dear friends. Without which you won't accept the cross. So that's where we have to go find that relationship, intimacy with the Father. Let him write that law, his will in your heart. So it won't be in flux. It's going to be stable, steady. He's going to be there in your heart. So in that love, you're decided to separate. Decide to surrender and give your whole life to him. My dear friends, that's the kind of calling the Lord is asking you to respond. Think about it and have a nice day. May God bless you.